Hello, dear listeners. This is your host, Paul, back again with another episode of Stories Philippines podcast. Today's tale is a chilling one, sent in by one of our listeners. Let's call her Maria. Maria isn't a natural storyteller, so bear with her as she shares her story. It may not be the longest or scariest tale you've heard, but it is unique because it tells of a dream that came true. Not just once, but several times. I'm sure some of you might have experienced this too, and perhaps thought it was just a coincidence. So let's dive into Maria's story. One night, she had a vivid dream about a volcano. Massive rocks were tumbling down the slopes towards the houses below. The rocks were as black as the night, accompanied by a torrent of equally dark sand. When Maria woke up, she could still remember every detail from her dream. She posted about it on a private Facebook group, just for herself and her husband, so she wouldn't forget the date. A month later, something shocking happened. In Bicol region, specifically in Sorsogon, there was a devastating typhoon named Typhoon Tisoy in 2020. The storm triggered lahar flows from the nearby volcano, covering many houses in a layer of dark rocks and sand. The same black rocks and sand Maria had seen in her dream. There were reports of people being buried alive, and sadly, some didn't survive. Maria originally hails from Bicol, but currently lives in Cavite. Her dream had seemingly foretold of the disaster that would strike her homeland. That wraps up Maria's story, dear listeners. It's a chilling reminder of how dreams can sometimes become reality. However, it's crucial to remember that while some dreams can indeed foretell events, most dreams are just our brains processing our daily experiences and thoughts. As they often say, dreams are not reality, but sometimes they can show pieces of it. The lesson we can take from Maria's story is to always be attentive to our dreams, but not let them dictate our lives. Sometimes they might hint at something significant, but often they're just a reflection of our subconscious mind at work. Always live in the present moment and make the best out of it. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling tales on Stories Philippines podcast. Until next time, this is your host, Paul, signing off.